In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with this.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Nice cut, head to the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Line up the design keeper. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with. Now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
The give here on second. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, smash Bronco, go!
Second quarterback run here. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Backed up the last 2 plays. Got to go in the right direction here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll pass it this time. Catch made. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, they certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, play action. Got a man, it's Drake London. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again on 2nd. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Rose caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Browns.
So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big tight end.
Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Thornton on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw here. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. There he goes on the right side. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. The And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Ooh, out and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there, but it's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. No throw, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we got 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. Past the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders throw their early lead to 13. Quick second score for Brock already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the first and more. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
19 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. There's Darian Porter in on the stop.
Yeah, that's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense in the hurry up here. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on 3rd. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Don't feel it no more. You were dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're turning on shore. What's it used to being rich when you're inside?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First plays a design run. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working near his goal line. Short pass brought in. Still going through the 25. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Gain of 30 yards on that play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. Racing up the left sideline. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Giving this to Jeanty. Moving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll run now on second down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Another carry for him. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders making a 3-possession game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explode for the touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. He's got it in the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Thornton on the return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
The Raiders take
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Cougar 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. 2nd and 3 now. Running it now out of the gun. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come early as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You should get out of my way, get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready, right.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Check. Hawk.
Here's a design run. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
He's within striking distance. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
70 Lions.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Go, Chap. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders bum racing them to the halftime locker room. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. It's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Caught by his back. And he goes out. Just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Browns 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, and they need to get 10. Man in motion here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for this. And they got home. Sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... Back to this second half, we've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds the in route complete. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Line up the design keeper. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Raiders.
Work against the blitz. And the defender comes away with it.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 30. Running in the red zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Browns 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking now from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by London. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. From the red zone now. Has the hook up again to Njoku. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. David Njoku, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns cut the lead by a quarter. Down out of 21.
Browns 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Thornton on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go, set. Unlock Cougar 19.
Hand off to the back. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to the well again. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And off to Genty. He cuts it right. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders keep the pedal forward and adding 6 more.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Right up the gut. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll go with a design keeper. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
This time it's a passing play. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 2nd down. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Needing 9 now on this 3rd down, thanks to that false start penalty.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got it near the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Nice.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throwing it again here. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
There's a give straight up the middle. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Keep it. Go.
Now a give running right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, back to throw. On the move, headed right. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Intercepted by They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. They'll throw to start the drive. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Cleveland.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Browns. 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 72. You got right. You got right there.
They are throwing it again. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
There you go, Sam. Wrap on lead. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Thornton on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
This plays a design run. Well, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Right there, hurt. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
The give here on second. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Five men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's him on a quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Trying the right side. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession.
And 5.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. They draw it up for him. There he goes again! And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown! The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
56. Browns 35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. He's down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. The Browns hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. To go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Copy the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
A loss of a yard.
Another carry for him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So an 11-yard gain to back up a considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. They go play action on 1st down. And downfield, and he finds London. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st down. A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Design quarterback run here. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football. I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. So 20 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Got for big yards on the right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They're going to pass it here. That'll be incomplete, so the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.